We're always told that skills and experience are what matter most, right? But what if the first few seconds of meeting someone, even before you've said a single word, are actually the real game changer? Today, we're going to dive into just that, the surprising psychology behind making a powerful first impression.
I mean, just look around. We live in a pretty casual world, don't we? Hoodies in meetings, sneakers everywhere. It kind of feels like style is a thing of the past. We're all about being authentic, being comfortable. So does putting real effort into how you look still count for anything? Or is that just an outdated idea? Well, let's get into it.
Because here's the thing. The reality is, there are so many incredibly qualified people out there. It's like a sea of perfect resumes, you know? Everyone's got the degree, everyone's got the experience. So when everything on paper looks pretty much the same, what is it that makes you stand out? What's that secret sauce that makes someone notice you in a crowd?
And that is the real challenge for all of us, isn't it? We've got all this amazing stuff going on inside, our ideas, our knowledge, our passions, but what does the world see first? The outside, your style, your body language, the way you carry yourself. So the real art is making sure your outside is a true preview of the incredible person on the inside. And building that bridge between the inside and the outside is just so critical. Why? Because you know what they say, you never, ever get a second chance to make a first impression. In one single moment, a door can either swing wide open for you or slam shut for good. The stakes are really that high.
Okay, so let's look at a real-world example of how this plays out. Picture this. A company has two fantastic, really well-paid sales positions open. They go through a mountain of applications, and finally, they've narrowed it down to two top candidates.
Now, on paper, these two were rock stars. The first candidate, a woman, had an MBA from a top-tier university, but she was chewing gum loudly through the entire interview. The second candidate, a guy, had years and years of proven sales experience, but he showed up poorly dressed and, get this, didn't even stand up when the interviewer walked in. You might think, those are tiny things, and yeah, they are. But wow, did they send a big message.
So what happened? The company hired neither of them. Yep, all that experience, that amazing MBA, it just didn't matter. They had all the substance in the world, but their presentation, their style, totally let them down. They made the huge mistake of assuming their resumes were enough, and that one assumption cost them big time.
This really gets to the heart of what a personal brand is. It's like this. Think about a Mercedes-Benz versus a Toyota. At the end of the day, they're both cars, right? They'll both get you from point A to point B. But the feeling, the image, the brand story, it's a completely different world. And that's exactly how it works with people. You are your own brand.
So how do you actually build this brand for yourself? Well, it boils down to three big steps. First, you've got to figure out your exterior, discovering the colors and styles that actually look good on you and create a kind of harmony. Second, you work on the inside by developing a positive, curious way of looking at the world. And third, you have to feed that curiosity. Always be learning. An engaged mind is magnetic.
And don't think for a second that people don't notice that inner work. They absolutely do. You've heard that phrase, the eyes are the windows to the soul, right? Well, it's totally true. When you're genuinely positive and curious about life, it literally shines through. It's an energy you just can't fake, and people can feel it.
So I want to leave you with this final thought. True style, great style, isn't about flashy clothes that scream for attention. Not at all. It's when your whole presentation is so seamless, so authentic, that people don't even notice what you're wearing. They just see you. So the question to ask yourself isn't, what should I wear? The real question is, when someone meets me for the first time, what story do I want them to see?